Hey Virgo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your third week of August general love reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys have been well. So Virgo, when I was meditating over y'all's energy, the song that I got was I Don't Want To by Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton happens to be a Libra, so you can be dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individual. I'm also getting something with their North Node, life purpose. It's like something about you guys you were meant to cross paths. I feel like somebody may have fallen in love with someone, but actually this person is supposed to be a helpmate in a sense of like securing your life purpose or walking in your life purpose. But I feel like, so that's giving me the vibe that you guys have a lot in common, a lot of core values. But I feel like some romantic feelings got involved, but this person is actually meant to be someone's business partner, or was meant to come awaken them so they could be on their spiritual path. And that won't apply to everybody, but I am getting that for a great deal of you all. Okay, I am getting that for sure. The message that I got with that was let me see. Yeah, somebody could literally be going crazy, okay? Because let me tell you, the hook of the song is, she says, and I don't want to sing another love song, and I don't want to hum another melody, and I don't want to live another day without you, babe. It's driving me crazy. This is very much giving me the energy of Leo's reading. So if you are dealing with someone who has strong Leo placements in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, also, like I said, North Node, go check out Leo's reading. Also, you may still want to check it out anyway, even if you weren't dealing with someone or aren't dealing with someone who has those placements, because we are currently in Leo's season. And I will tell you, you guys did pop up, I think a time or two in that reading. Okay, so go ahead and check it out if the messages that you hear once you finish watching this reading, if they resonate, go ahead and check out Leo's reading. Okay, because it was even talking about somebody who was like kind of going through it, like mentally they may be self-medicating with drinking and things like that. This could be this person or this could be you. I always put it where it applies. Okay, so let's see what we get for you guys today. And I want to show you at the very bottom of the deck, you do have two air signs, and I did say Toni Braxton is a Libra, so it definitely could be involving a Libra. Okay, and if you notice right here, their bodies are facing each other, but he's looking back this way. Like this person is trying to keep their guards up and trying to avoid contact or avoid communicating because they're devastated. They're trying to stay strong. Somebody's being very stubborn in this situation. I feel like for some of you all, communication needs to happen so that there could be closure. But then for others, I feel like you may need to keep your guards up because it may just send you in this whirlwind or spiral of emotions that may be very difficult to come out of right now. Because keep in mind, we are still in Mercury retrograde, so it may be best to stay away from that person. And you would know, like if you feel grounded, like you can deal with a conversation with this person without like taking it too far emotionally, then do that by all means. But if you feel like you're already very emotional and you already just feel so devastated, you may want to wait because this energy may be really doing a number on you. Okay, so let's see what we get for you guys today. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to go through the deck. I feel like I said Libra, and if I did, my apologies, because again, Toni Braxton's Libra, so I was saying that for that reason. But this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. We're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which is the Hermit. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for those cards. Currently at the bottom of the deck, you got the Moon card. Okay, things hidden, things unknown, things you don't have clarity about. And of course, the Moon rules over what? Your emotions and feelings. So I'm going to say again, somebody's going through it. I mean, going through all the feels, all the feels. Now, it's interesting also because, like I said, tomorrow is a full moon. You got a full moon here. So I'm going to tell you, full moon, new moon, those strong moon phases, they invoke a lot of emotional responses from people. Full moons, people definitely talk about feeling the feels. And I've always been a practitioner of the metaphysics and studying patterns and spirituality and things like that. And when I was working in nursing, it was always this thing. And ever since somebody told me this, I always documented it and always studied it. And there was a thing where they said when there's a full moon, that's when you get the most domestic issues. Like the police have to get called to people's house for domestic issues, car accidents, violent acts and things like that around the full moon especially. And that is the case. When in my studies, just from working in the hospital, that's exactly what I used to see all the time, literally. So I feel like somebody could really be going to certain extremes. Now, I'm not saying like car accidents and things like that. I'm just saying like extremes in emotional behavior triggers certain things to play out. So I do feel like somebody like it's gonna be deep in their feelings, because keep in mind tomorrow is the full moon. I always tell you guys, we feel the energy of the full moon and new moon 3 days before, during, and 3 days after. That's 7 days. 3 days before, during, and 3 days after. That's literally a week. And if you're energy sensitive, you're going to feel it probably every single day of that cycle. Literally. So I do feel like even if you're not this emotional person, you're not feeling things very deeply, this other person is, and they may be responding or reacting in ways that's just like all over the place. Okay, for some of you guys, just like I said, if you have a sit down and talk, that can heal a lot. But for others, it's best if you're gonna be if you feel like you're gonna be triggered, it's best that you do not respond or do not reach out to this person, and just kind of distance yourself until the energy cools off a bit. Okay, you got the Judgment card, reconciliation, bringing a situation back to life, making a judgment call. Someone's first, middle, last initial could be CGMW, J or T. I'm hearing Warren. So his name can be Warren, first, middle, last. I also heard warrant. Somebody may have a warrant. And of course that won't apply to everybody, but somebody may have a warrant also. Warrant out for their arrest. So again, we want the Hermit, and the card that comes before and the card that comes after. There you go, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to tell you guys, go ahead and watch Leo's reading. Even if you're not dealing with somebody who has Leo in their chart, again, as I'm doing this reading, we're in Leo season, this exact card came out for Leo. Go check out their reading, because there's messages in there for you. So you got the Six of Swords, and that's exactly like Toni Braxton's song, right? And this is Swords, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But again, in the song, she says, I don't want to sing another love song, and I don't want to hum another melody. All the swords are down. Sword up is yes, sword down is no. This person's like, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just moving away from it. It is like sneaking off in the night right here. So I do feel like a lot of you all are trying to avoid contact with someone, or you've been avoiding contact with them possibly for the last 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Got the Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy load, carrying a heavy burden, because this has been such a heavy burden on you or this person, and you're trying to walk away. There you go, looking at the moon. That's what I said. Remember, we started off with the moon. There's the moon hidden right here, because as you're watching this, the moon is not full, but it's getting ready to clear, and then he's looking up at the moon. Again, I'm going to say, for a lot of you all, check your emotions during this time. Be mindful. Do whatever you need to do to ground yourself. I feel like getting out in nature. Your sea salt baths, your or bath scrubs, herbal scrubs, whatever you do, meditating, whatever you do, stay focused. And just like I told Leo in their reading, even if you don't feel like this, if you know you have a strong psychic connection with somebody, still do the healing work. Still use your tools, because guess what? If you're picking up their energy, it's going to feel like your own. And you may feel like you're under some type of spiritual attack, because you're going to be feeling everything all at once, and it's just going to feel heavy like this. You're going to feel weighed down by that energy. You got a lot of moon stuff. I want you guys to see that this full moon going to be a big one for y'all. Boom. 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 Okay, and you started off with the full moon, well, just the moon rather, but yeah. So this full moon, I feel like is really going to be, it's going to hit home for a lot of y'all. It's going to hit hard. It's interesting, because even as I pick it up, how it is on the table, look, both of the cards that have the moon in it is facing you. It's going towards you. They're both going towards your energy. So yeah, it's like you're going to feel everything. So make sure you're doing your healing practices, so that you can make sure, or I'm also going to tell you, make sure you put up your spiritual walls, your put yourself in your spiritual bubble. I've talked about that quite a bit. Put your spiritual protection up, so that nothing can penetrate your energy. Just make sure you're doing that before you leave your house. First of all, before you go to bed, before you get up and start your day, put your spiritual bubble around you, so that you're not being bogged down by anybody else's energy. Because I do feel like a lot of y'all are very psychically connected to someone that you're no longer with. And it could weigh heavy on you, because again, here on the table, the Ten of Wands is walking towards you all. Okay? Someone could be born in the year of the snake. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Six of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles, could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, or this could be you realizing something about this situation. You can realize how much this person didn't value you, or how much you value yourself, because again, you are Pentacles. You can realize how much you value yourself, and you decided to leave. I'm also feeling like for some of y'all, you're trying to think to yourself whether or not you should reach out to this person to get some type of clarity or to get some type of closure. I'm getting that also. So that's part of the deck. There you go. Holy shit. This full moon is going to mean a lot to you all. I want you guys to leave in the comments section. Come back or leave it in the full moon reading that I post tomorrow. Please come back and leave comments about how you're feeling and how this resonated with you. Okay, because there's some strong energy surrounding you guys, Virgo. It's some strong energy surrounding you all in regards to this full moon. It may make you very emotional or react or behave in a way that you don't typically react and behave in. You know, I just feel like it may be heavy for you all, but I really don't feel like it's going to be your energy. I feel like you're going to be carrying that energy that you're picking up from somebody else. Because here's the thing. Psychic attack could literally come from people just thinking about us too much. Like if you're energy sensitive, you can pick up psychically that this person is like tugging and pulling at your energy. And the best way to protect yourself is, like I said, put that spiritual bubble around you. A non-penetrative spiritual bubble that nothing can touch, nothing can break into. Put that bubble up, and it's like the movie Bubble Boy. Put yourself in a golden bubble so that nothing, their energy can't attack you, can't connect with you. You need to do that for a lot of you all for sure. Page of Wands in reverse. Pages are messengers. In reverse is like for a lot of you all, Spirit is telling you that it's not meant for you to reach out. It's not meant for you to seek anything. It's just meant for you to just keep going as you are and start your healing process in a different way. So let's get a clarifier for the Six of Swords. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Let's get a clarifier. Okay. Look, go check out Leo's read, because they had this as a clarifier too. Literally. I want you guys to go check that out. So the Fool card, right, is taking a leap of faith into something new. In reverse is like you could have felt like you were being foolish, but also because she's leaving this situation and they're going literally. Either way you put them, they're going the same direction. I feel like a lot of y'all are saying, I'm not going to be a fool anymore. I'm not entertaining this. Or I won't be foolish enough to entertain this situation with this person. I'm moving on. I'm going in a different direction. Now I'm hearing Moving On by Maya. She's a Libra too. There's something with Libra for some of you guys, for sure. Look, then I say, go check out Leo's reading. I'm gonna try not to say it again, but please go check out their reading. You got the Queen of Wands. Now, outside of this being associated with Leo's energy, I do feel like for a lot of y'all, you're taking your power back. The Queen of Wands is very powerful. Wands is always about action, tenacity, vitality, getting something going, getting the ball rolling. Even though she's sitting there, it's like she already has things in motion. We just don't know about it. So I feel like for a lot of you all, you have plans in motion about how you're going to move on. For a lot of you all, especially being Virgos, because you guys are ruled by the planet Mercury, which is mental, you already have plans made up in your mind about how you're going to move forward, what you're going to do to keep yourself busy, so that you're not thinking about this situation here or this person. If this is you that's going through the stress. And then also, if this is not you that's going through that stress-based energy, it could very well be that somebody that you have cut off is watching you boss up and glow in a major way. Male or female, I feel like you guys are bossing up, and this may be heavy on them. Because it's like, it seems like since they left you or since you left them, you've moved up the ranks in life. Like this person was holding you down or holding you back. Let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Wands. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Ooh, that flew out. That flew out sideways, so I'm going to take it sideways. So you got the Nine of Wands, sleepless nights, anxieties, worries, and fears in reverse again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like the Nine of Wands, like I said, this person is going through the dark night of soul. Sideways is like you're coming out of it. Upright is yes, you're in it. Reverse is like I came out of it. Sideways, you are coming out of that heaviness. And that makes a lot of sense because the Ten of Wands is walking out of a heavy and difficult time. Leaving something that was very difficult, leaving something that was very challenging, leaving something that was very stressful. I'm also getting somebody may be experiencing anxiety attacks. Somebody may be experiencing, disclaimer, I'm not diagnosing anybody, but I'm getting somebody may be experiencing an anxiety attack for the first time, and it's like they may be going through something. Yeah, you guys got to check out Leo's read. I'm sorry to say it again, but you have to, because the song that they got was 911 by Wyclef Jean. Okay, and he happens to be a Libra. And then Mary J. Blige, she's a Capricorn. But the thing about it is, like I was saying, like somebody literally may have to call an ambulance for someone or something like that because they overdrank, they took too many prescription pills. But also somebody may end up having an anxiety attack and they're thinking like something's going on. Because, you know, sometimes when you have an anxiety attack, it can make you dizzy, lightheaded, faint, or like really bad crushing chest pain like you're having a heart attack. Somebody may literally be going through something like that. Because now as I'm talking, all of a sudden, like I feel kind of like woozy, like dizzy. So somebody may end up having an anxiety attack, and it's like you're wondering, where is this coming from? It doesn't have to be that it's you. You may be picking up on somebody else's energy. So please, if you don't take anything else from this message, please put up your spiritual defenses. Protect yourself, shield yourself. If you don't know how to do that, there's so many videos here on YouTube. Just literally put in the search bar how to put up spiritual protection, how to manifest spiritual protection, something along those lines. And it's a lot of them are very short videos, and it'll help you, you know, put your defenses up, because a lot of you guys are very psychically in tune, very intuitive, and I feel like you're going to be susceptible to like picking up that other person's energy, but it's going to feel like your own because you feel it so strong. It's going to feel like it's happening to you. Now, disclaimer again, if you feel like you're dizzy or anything like this, don't just sit at home. Go get yourself checked out if there is some issues with stuff like that. You know, don't just sit there, because that could be extremely dangerous, right? But I'm just telling you, on a spiritual level, somebody could be going through something where they literally have some type of anxiety attack, because it's like somebody breaking down in the middle of the night crying and, you know, not able to control themselves, or being consumed with grief or something like that as well. So this, I'm not gonna lie, this is a heavy reading, but I don't feel like more so the energy is coming from you. I feel like it's coming from somebody else, and you're feeling it. Some of you guys, it could be you going through this, but whatever the case, you need to put up your spiritual defenses. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the full moon reading tomorrow. And then also don't forget there is a full moon discount reading sale from 8 a.m. till midnight. All the information is in the description box below. Just click the Etsy link and it'll take you to the shop where you can order the discounted reading. Okay? So until next time, take care and be well. Bye.